uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too, welcome back to the channel. I'm Bushka, and today we're going to be checking out and seeing whether the AUG is in fact better than the M416. And it's going to be a pretty simple video. Won't take long. I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to get to it in just a second. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm making another version of the top 10 guns in PUBG mobile video that I made. If you want to check that out, it's here on the YouTube channel, or go and see the website, thebushka.com, where I list all the numbers for the PUBG mobile guns. I'm going to update that too for this patch. On this, you can see that the AUG is rated 9 and the M416 is rated number 10. Now, I had a lot of uninformed and ignorant people telling me that I was wrong, because they're the kind of clowns that like watching Tupperware 5 kill compilations where they knock off 30 noobs in a run and carry on like they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't know who you're talking about, but that is what I'm talking about. And the reason I say that the AUG is better than the M416, despite just people who carry on about this thing forever, is pretty simple. And I'm going to show you the recoil patterns for the guns in a second. The AUG is in a crate for a reason. Now, I don't think it should really be in a crate, but we're not talking about the AUG in the same way we're talking about the DBS. Like, the DBS is, you're like, man, this is a better S12K, but it's really not got a place in the meta, and unless you did something crazy to it, there's no way you should be taking the DBS from the crate. Unless you're like me, you just want to have fun. The AUG is a 5.56 AR, the M416 is a 5.56 AR. Let's go through the base numbers for this. They both have the same rate of fire, the exact same rate of fire. Despite what anyone tells you, losing the PC numbers because they're wrong, the rate of fire is a round every 0.095 seconds. The time to clear a level 2 vest is 0.38 for both these guns. The shell velocity on the AUG is 937 meters per second. The shell velocity on the M416 is 909 meters a second. So the AUG straight away has a faster firing shell, which means it gets to the target before the M416 does, ever so slightly. Like, we're talking a tiny percentage point here, but that's a point in favor of the AUG. So same damage, better shell velocity, and much easier to kit out. Now, I'm going to show you some recoil patterns here that I took using both guns. Both are mounting a compensator and a light grip, which I believe is the best grip in the game right now. And the M416 has even got its tactical stock on. So we're running compensator, light grip, tac stock on the M416, and compensator and light grip on the AUG. Now, the reason that's important is because one of the things you need to make the M416 maxed out is the tac stock, which you don't have to get for an AUG at all. Now, these are the stock standard things. I'll show you here. I'm not going to run through. I did 10 for each, and this is how it looks. On the left-hand side, we have the green of the M416. On the right-hand side, we have the yellow of the AUG. You're going to note that the recoil on both guns is nearly exactly the same in terms of vertical recoil. Not much going on there at all. The recoil is very, very, very simple. The real thing that stands out here is obviously that the AUG's horizontal recoil is just better than the M416's horizontal recoil, and it's not really that close. There is an outlier there you can see on the AUG, on the M416 on the left, but on the right there's another big one. To be honest, I've done this a lot of times and always come up with the same result. The AUG's recoil pattern is just better than the M416's recoil pattern. Yet people who are uninformed will tell you that it's got different values in the damage, that it's got different rates of fire, all this kind of crap. I've tested the arse out of this stuff, and this is the recoil patterns from today, as of the current patch. 10 rounds of 10 clips full of AUG, 10 clips full of M416, and if it's not any plainer for you, the AUG is easier to control. Does the same damage, has a better shell velocity, ever so slightly better shell velocity, and is easier to kit out. Doesn't need a tac stock to get to max values. And for me, that just means that the AUG's a better weapon. It belongs in a crate more than the M416 does. I don't think it should be in a crate, really. I think the AUG is probably 15%, 10% better than the M416, maybe not even 10%. But if you want the better gun, use the AUG, don't use the M416. The overall result, though, is not hugely different when you're playing with both guns. They both have the same 5.56 AR noob potato laser meta, where you just spray the arse off things at extreme ranges and don't have to worry about using other guns, because that's for people that like to make different life choices. And I won't get into that, but I know I don't really think I need to say a whole lot more. I mean, the video is pretty straightforward for me, and it's something that I think everyone should really take on board. I don't understand why this is such a hard thing to get across to people. People are so invested in the M416 that they want it to be better than it is, even though it's already a phenomenally good weapon that can take people out with full sprays at extreme ranges. Like, that for a world drop gun is apparently not good enough. It's also got to be better than the 5.56 version of itself that comes in a crate, which is just nutty. Get over yourself. The M416 is brilliant, but it's not as good as an AUG. And if you want to fight about it, well, I don't care that much. You could just have your own opinion. And, you know, fair enough. Like, whatever floats your boat, man. I'm not really going to stress about it. There's a lot more content coming. I'm going to finish off that top 10 video. The top of the order hasn't really changed. Mark 14s, AWMs, etc. But down the ranks, there has been a lot of reshuffling based on the current meta and how things are going in this patch. So stick around for that. Make sure to subscribe, like the videos. No, it's a short one today, but I don't think there's a lot more to say on this. I mean, I can sit here and soliloquize about other things. Nice weather we're having. Don't be a potato. Bye for now.